Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about a devblog in Enlisted, talking about the new major update, and they've also named the new major update. It is going to be called High Caliber, so you can kind of come up with predictions as you will. I'll probably come up with some predictions as well when it comes to it, and we'll have a little bit of fun. The basis around this devblog is bringing features to all campaigns. So right now, when it comes to Enlisted, there's a kind of, well, I kind of like it in a way. Each campaign feels unique because it has specific mechanics which are kind of either just for that campaign or for a few of those campaigns. But unfortunately, from my point of view, but probably positively from most people's point of view, is the fact that they are bringing a lot of those mechanics to all of the different campaigns. So we're going to talk about the different ones that they're bringing in and also moving around. This doesn't mean that there won't be any additional mechanics this update. Each update has had some additional mechanics. This just means that the love is being spread more around depending on what campaigns you're playing. The first mechanic they are bringing to other areas is the phosphorus grenade, which is found in the Pacific campaign at the moment. The phosphorus grenade is incredibly powerful, by the way, used correctly. Obviously, it's pretty much just a slightly better smoke grenade, which does damage at the same time and also slows the enemy. If you load them onto soldiers, you can create a wall of phosphorus before a cap, slowing down either enemy advances or defenders getting back to the cap. It's really, really powerful. The only issue I have with phosphorus grenades, and they might have fixed this by now, but I'm not entirely sure. But one of the things that I do is I use quick keys, or hotkeys I should say, for each of my different grenades, which is why I don't have to select them and then throw them. But with the phosphorus grenade, I do, because they haven't put a hotkey in it for it yet. Hopefully that comes, or if it is here already, I do apologize. They're going to add the British number 77 grenade and also the Italian SRCM mod 35FL in the logistics menu for Normandy and Tunisia. So that is where the phosphorus grenades are going. The airstrikes are also coming to all of the other campaigns. Right now they're only in the Pacific and Stalingrad, but they're coming to all 6 campaigns. These are incredibly powerful as a general thing, and it means that if you can time it correctly, you can annihilate a lot of spawn beacons and a lot of soldiers and then push into a point pretty quickly. The picture that they show is of Wellingtons, funnily enough, in Normandy, so it looks like we're going to get some Welly bombers, which will be nice to see. They generally carry pretty large bombs. My guess is they'll use 250-pounders for the good old Normandy area, but they may use different ones depending on what goes on. The main thing is, though, is this makes radio operators a little bit more useful. They've given radio operators a ton of tools recently and made them super good. Even in their small squads. Hopefully, at some point, snipers get the same deal and do get focused on too. They're also bringing in TNT charges for everybody. Now, these were added in the Stalingrad campaign, and I don't know if they're there anywhere else. They don't actually specify which campaigns it's going to, but my guess is it's going to all of them. The TNT is, I suppose, a nice addition on top of a few other things. But generally, because of the not really wonky nature of it, but because it takes a lot longer than other methods of either killing vehicles or, mining certain areas, it doesn't really get used that much. And I've only seen it used a little bit to effect. Maybe if you could throw the TNT a little bit further, or maybe it had slightly larger blast radius, maybe it'd be used more. But right now, I still prefer using explosive packs and also AP mines to kind of do what the TNT does. The last thing they're also bringing in is the correct placement of the pilot's hands, which I didn't even realize was in any of the campaigns now. But yeah, one of the things that's always funny when you're flying planes in Enlisted is the fact that your good old pilot is able to telepathically control the controls of the plane. It's actually been impressive over the last year or so watching it. But now the hands will be firmly on the controls. So obviously adding to the immersion factor, which, is important for a lot of people. After reading the forums over the last year, there is definitely a decent set of people who like changes like this, and for me, I'm one of them. I really enjoy little nods, kind of like to historical accuracy in this way, and also it just looks, correct, which is always good. I think little details like this separate a lot of Gaijin products compared to other products on the market, because it adds a little layer of authenticity, which you don't really see in many other places on the scale that is there. So those are the different things which are coming to different campaigns. Phosphorus grenades, I'm a little bit worried about. Airstrikes are going to be very annoying if they get them wrong. Remote TNT charges will be fine, and obviously the pilot's hands will be fine. And as I said, what are your thoughts when it comes to high caliber? What they're going to bring along? Is it going to be the big boomer guns from the planes? Is it going to be some donkey guns? Hopefully it's not anything too crazy, but we'll have to see. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd like to thank Forge, Siegebreak, Carrion Crow, Nicholas Richardson, Elove Goat, Pyman, Winter Scientist, Merciless Reaper, Orange Tail, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Moxie, B. Young, and also Sem Arslan, Wilkski, Uncle Bean, Derek R., Bareen, Lafouche, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.